Thanks a lot. Marshall County is almost out of salt. They've used twice as much this winter as last, and the cold weather is far from over. WSBT's James Fillmore is at the live desk now. And James, how does something like this happen?
Well, Rick, the superintendent of the Marshall County Highway Department says they order their salt in the summer. Now, the past few winters have been more mild, and he says they had no idea this one would require so much salt. The Marshall County Highway Department has been running pretty much non-stop since Thanksgiving.
We've used a lot of salt.
The Highway Department began the season with 1,600 tons of salt, the 1,200 it ordered for this winter, and 400 tons left over from last season. This small pile is all that's left. Superintendent Neil Heck says they can't just order more because the demand is greater than the supply.
All these salt companies that are in northern Indiana basically have been out of salt, so we have to try to use other things to enhance the melting capabilities.
This may look like just a big mound of sand, but it's actually a mixture of a little bit of salt and a lot of sand. It's just one of the ways that the county is trying to make it through this winter. If the county can't find more salt and goes through the salt-sand mixture, they will have to just use sand. The superintendent says it's not as good as salt, but it's comparable.
That's all we can do is treat sand. We treat it with some melting liquids. There's calcium chloride, there's magnesium chloride.
One woman who lives in Marshall County says she thinks the Highway Department is doing a good job keeping the roads clear, considering the circumstances.
I feel that they're doing the best they can, and they're trying to help us all out by keeping the roads clear, and if they have to, whatever they can do, that's probably the best thing.
Now, the superintendent says in the future they will order a few extra tons of salt, so that way even if they don't use it, it will be there the next time we have a bad winter. Reporting from the live desk, I'm James Fillmore, WSBT Channel 22 News.